All right, so we're back and ready for another deep dive. And today we're going to be looking at something that's been buzzing around, the Trumps and their whole thing with crypto,
Yeah.
specifically Ethereum.
Hmm.
And it's pretty wild how it all connects to what the Ethereum Foundation's up to these days. So you ready to get into it?
Absolutely. Let's dive in.
Okay, so first off, we've got to talk about Eric Trump, right?
Yeah.
He goes and tells his, what is it, like 5.4 million followers on X to buy Ether
Yeah. By Ether.
when the price is over $2,900. It's a big deal.
Huge.
Especially, well, the market's been all over the place recently. Remember what happened just a couple weeks ago?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Ether took a big hit, right? Dropped like 16%.
Mm-hmm.
And that was all because of, well, President Trump, his proposed tariffs on Canada and Mexico.
It was a whole thing.
Yeah. And then, of course, he sort of paused them.
Right.
But that whole situation really shows you how much real world stuff affects the crypto market.
Definitely. I mean, politics, global economics, it all ties in. It kind of makes you think, what's Eric Trump's angle here? Like, is he just saying, buy the dip to his followers?
Well, buying the dip, it's a classic move, or at least it's become one. Basically, you're trying to, well, time the market.
Risky.
Oh, yeah, risky, especially with crypto being so unpredictable. But the idea is you buy when the price drops, hoping it'll bounce back up, and, you make a profit.
Yeah.
But it all comes back to what's the strategy behind Eric Trump's, advice here? And how does that connect to, well, all the stuff that World Financial Liberty's been doing?
Right, because it's not just a random tweet. This
Well,
is
yeah.
this is like a whole coordinated thing. WFL, they went and transferred, what, $307.4
Yeah.
$1 million in assets to Coinbase.
That's right, 307 million. And
Yeah.
that's a big signal. It shows they're not just playing around. Like, that's a real commitment to the crypto world.
And then on top of that, they unstaked like almost 20,000 Lido staked Ether.
Yeah.
So for our listeners who might need a little refresher, staking in Ethereum is like, you're not just holding on to your Ether.
Right.
You're actively participating in the network.
Yeah, you're locking it up to help validate transactions and secure the blockchain. And you get rewarded, with more Ether for doing that. And that's kind of like the backbone of Ethereum's proof of stake system.
Which is different from how Bitcoin does it with its proof of work system.
Very different, yeah.
Okay. But back to WFL. Why would they unstake so much Ether? I mean, what's the logic there?
Well, unstaking that much, it could mean a few things. Maybe they're diversifying their portfolio, taking some profits, or, and this is where it gets interesting, maybe they're getting ready for something big in the decentralized finance space. Especially since, well, what they did next.
They went and bought 1,826 Ether, specifically for their lending platform.
Exactly.
So it seems like they're really going all in on DeFi. They're not just passively holding crypto, they're building financial tools within, well, the Ethereum ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes you wonder, are they betting on decentralized finance becoming like the future of finance?
It's a good question, isn't it? And, this kind of brings us to the other side of things, the Ethereum Foundation. Their whole deal is different from WFL. It's not about profits. It's about making the decentralized finance ecosystem stronger. Like when they recently allocated 50,000 Ether for stake and rewards, that's a perfect example. They want to get more people involved in securing the network. And that, that makes Ethereum more robust and, more decentralized.
So it's like we have these two powerful forces at play here. On one hand, you got the Trumps with their, business savvy and their history of shaking things up.
Mm-hmm.
And they're diving headfirst into crypto.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the Ethereum Foundation focused on building a decentralized financial future, brick by brick. And it makes you wonder, what happens when those forces, collide?
Yeah.
I mean, is it going to be like a clash of ideologies, or will it actually push cryptocurrencies more into the mainstream?
Well, the Trump family, they bring attention, right? They bring resources, and they could bring a whole new wave of users into the crypto world.
Right.
But it's not really clear, what their motivations are or what their long-term vision is. The Ethereum Foundation, on the other hand, they're all about decentralization, community governance. It's a very different approach.
So will those visions align?
Mm-hmm.
Or are we going to see like this big clash of philosophies about, the future of finance?
I don't know, but it's going to be interesting to watch it all unfold.
Oh, absolutely. It's
Yeah.
a dynamic situation, that's for sure. You got this powerful mix brewing, and whatever happens next, well, it could really change the whole crypto landscape.
Yeah,
We'll definitely keep you updated as this story develops.
for sure.
Until next time.
See ya.